So the Harvard Kennedy School is one of the best public administration schools in America, if not the world. And I was super fortunate to have attended this school for my master's in public administration. I'm here for my class reunion, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the campus, give you a tour, and we're going to even be able to speak to some of my colleagues to show you and tell you why the Kennedy School is such a special place. Okay, I'm with my friend Piyush, and he's going to tell us what he loved most about his experience at the Kennedy School.
Well, what I loved most about my experience at Kennedy School was meeting incredible people from around the world, including our friend Hamada here, and learning from some of the best minds on various issues. I enjoyed my classes on negotiation, on building new skills, learning about governance. So all in all, I think it's the people that make the experience, and this place has some of the most incredible people that you will find anywhere in the world.
Amazing. Alki,
Yeah, hey Hamada.
your question is going to be, what advice would you give a prospective student who wants to come to the Kennedy School?
The first thing I would say, the most important thing to my mind, is to be strategic. You come to the Kennedy School, it's full of smart people, a lot of opportunities, a lot of great professors, right? You have all the choices. So you want to be strategic and know, where are you going to go next? What are you passionate about? What difference do you want to make? And then coming in, you want to select the right classes that will actually give you a competitive advantage. It will give you a specific specialization. Because if you just take everything that looks interesting, then it doesn't make sense for your post-graduation as much. So as a prospective student, you want to also show that focus in the application process and be very strategic about where you're going, so these people can say this person has a purpose and they fit right with this one.
Perfect. Thank you, Alki. Kinder.
Aloha, good man.
All right.
How are you?
Good. My question to you.
Long time no see.
I know. I love these reunions.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, what was the secret sauce that let you stand out in your application to the Kennedy School?
Gee, I would say probably clarity, because I came here as the organization that I founded, the Harambiyans, was beginning to transition. We had spent 10 years working with the African entrepreneurs, and it became apparent that we needed to now start shifting our conversation and build a community of investors.
Got it.
And so because of that transition, I knew that what would be helpful is if I could come here, not only deepen my understanding on entrepreneurship and innovation, but also understand the mindset of the investors in negotiation.
Got it.
And so I literally structured my entire time here thinking about not just taking entrepreneurship classes at MIT, taking impact investing classes here, and taking negotiation classes. So that clarity was, I want to come here because there's something that I need, and this is the place that can help me find that. So that clarity, I think, is key as you think about, as you try to tell your own narrative about how this could be of value.
Amazing.
Good man.
All right.
Go on your trip.
All right. Izana, my question to you is, what do you wish you could have done differently when you were at the Kennedy School?
So thanks, Hamada, for the question. Really great one. In hindsight, it's been 5 years. I think what I would have done differently would be to have been a bit more careful with my planning of my social calendar. There's a lot of things you can do here. You can go out, you can have fun, you can network. But I would say that the treks that they have here, student organized treks, whether it's about policy or anything else, do take advantage of that, because obviously the experience of travel is one major milestone for you, but the friendships you make, the relationships that you build during these treks is for a lifetime. They become professional networks, they become personal networks, and I would highly encourage that. That is priceless.
Excellent. Thank you. Teresa.
Hey!
My question to you is, how has the Kennedy School helped you get to where you are right now?
There's a lot to say there, but in short, I attribute the Kennedy School, for one, to expose me to the broader conversations around the world. I used to work in the California legislature, so a lot of the conversations were state-centric. Even when I worked on the Hill, again, where we're thinking very domestically, the Kennedy School let me connect with others from around the world. But in my current role as Senior Policy Advisor at the Department of Labor as a Biden appointee, it was, again, the network that helped me. It's when I was going through the process, interviewing, I had people that were picking up my phone calls, coaching me how to be successful to actually land the job, and now how to be successful in executing the job. So I have a lot to be thankful for the Kennedy School.
All right, Aaron, my question to you is, why did you pick the Kennedy School over any other program and policy school out there?
I'm going to move past the reputational part, because I think everybody understands the reputation of a place like this, and really talk about what this experience here meant to me. I was transitioning out of the military after 25 years on active duty in uniform and 10 operational deployments. I was making a transition to civilian life, but I didn't understand exactly what I wanted to do. And the Kennedy School for me offered an opportunity for me to explore all of those possibilities. I wasn't even sure how much of a Democrat I was or how much of a Republican. I was exposed to an incredible amount of ideas here by some of the most brilliant people I've ever met. I learned while I was here not to underestimate people by the package that I was looking at, and I was constantly overwhelmed by again how brilliant those people were around me, both students and faculty. And I can tell you that after just 1 year here, I felt like I had spent probably 5 years in academia and study, because I was learning about myself at the same time as learning about everybody else. So an incredible experience, but again, the right choice for me to figure out what I wanted to do next in a year of, one, to connect with myself, but also to network with so many other people just like me. So the best choice I made by far as I left the military.
Well, I hope you found this useful, help get you on the right track to success, and are also able to see why the Kennedy School is such a special school and one that I'm so proud to be an alumni of. If you have any questions for us, please post them below. We'll do our best to get back to you with further resources. And if you like what you saw, subscribe by clicking over here. And if you want more content from Right Track Admissions, click over here. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to helping you on your Kennedy School and your policy school application.